Sorry? Yeah, interesting. And it was gonna kill everyone. So when we see the Hollywood movies, the whole humanity unites, and fights this asteroid. Today, we're all separated. And even in the longevity field, we're competing with each other. So my take on that is that we need to unite not only our funds, our time, but our network and our best efforts. There are so many millionaires who are already the richest people on the cemeteries. And Steve Jobs, one of them, mother of Bill Gates, and so on. So I prefer to be poor and alive, but of course the best thing is to be rich and alive. And I believe if we build a longevity company with a great longevity product which works, the money will not be a problem. But today at the conference, most of people speak about the money, and the product goes second. I advise to change the sequence. The product should be first. We were in the forefront of longevity for 6 years, and we tried different approaches. We did disease prediction models, we built 38 of them. We made a health tracking app with fitness tests using computer visions. We tried some approach in gaming, in advocacy, in media, and we started lots of them, and some of you people can prove it, a few years before others tried. And we came to the conclusion that most of these products were too early, or people don't want them, or people don't need them, or maybe 99% of the people don't need them and only 1% needs them. And to reach this 1%, you need a huge amount of marketing expenses, which nobody wants to spend, especially investors. So today, the scientists are very busy with drafting their pitch deck, writing the peer-reviewed articles, inviting in the advisory boards the greatest names, and they have less time for the fundamental research. So we believe that AI simulations of clinical trials can help to solve that problem and can help to solve the problem of minimizing the guests of the cemetery of longevity investors. Because there are lots of longevity investors who were dissatisfied with their investments, and that's why they prefer to invest in Uber, in building the biggest, tallest building, than to use the same amount of funds on financing respectful longevity research. Imagine, Evolution Fund, they declared that they're going to spend on anti-aging $1 billion, and until today, I think they spent only $100 million, and already a few years passed after their declaration. On the other hand, Saudi Arabia is investing, has a great stake in Uber, and investing a great amount of money on building the tallest building in the world. So I think we need to change that as well. And I believe that there are two solutions of living longer today: is making health checkups as frequent as you can. That's for individuals. And for professionals, is simulating any of their work on the fundamental science. Either it's clinical trials, either it's drug discovery, either it's molecule simulations, or answering unanswered questions, or simulating answers to unanswered yet questions. And all these steps are part of making a successful simulation of clinical trial. And we are focusing right now on that from the verticals, from the B2B vertical. The reason why lots of companies switch from B2C to B2B is, like I said, they don't understand. I mean, they understood that users are not interested. And there are lots of companies who have health tracking apps, and like David was saying, that it's very complex and it's not engaging. So we decided to blend different approaches we researched for 6 years into something which can be fun, which could be still evidence-based, which could be giving cash incentive to participants. Because everybody is lacking that thing that we're in common in lots of things, not only biologically, not in the lifestyle and behavior, apparently not in genetics, but we are very common in being lazy. We all love money. We avoid disturbing questions. We want to have fun and lots of that stuff. So, and we don't want to do anything with health. So if we're going to turn everything related to health in the gaming, in the cash incentive rewards program, and that's not we're talking about only individuals, we're talking about the professionals. Imagine making the dashboard of clinical trial simulations where every researcher can jump in and he can simulate his research and he'd be cash rewarded there. Or the dashboard where developer can go inside and participate like in a simulation hackathon. Better accuracy of the simulation of clinical trial, more money he'll get. That's why we're building an ecosystem with proprietary cryptocurrency, with a game where the user can not only play, but uploads his data, get money for that, and then during the game we can build his digital twin, and then we can use it to enlarge the participants group of future simulation. Because today, clinical trials, they have how many participants? 100, 120, and that's it. As well, clinical trial simulations can be sufficient to the markets which are not yet being trialed. For example, nutrition supplements. Today, I think there are 5 successful longevity products. Conferences, books, sponsorships, and let's name it, nutrition supplements. And of course, there are some niche products which they declare that they fight some causes of death or longevity interventions. But nutrition supplements, they're a huge market in longevity. But most of them have been not clinically trialed yet. Or if they did, they don't disclose the information. So if you have a great simulation product for simulating not only for fundamental science, or not only for the list of answers to the questions you want to get answered, but to other products and with different compounds and technologies, that can be a solution to greater market. I got into this field when I suffered a panic attack of death. It was in 2012. It took me about 6 years to realize what to do in longevity. I interacted with most names familiar to you. Oliver Zollman, Uber de Grey, Alexey Moskalev, Vadim Gladyshev, these perished. Alexey Moskalev and Vadim Gladyshev, they told me that in 2018 that the best thing to do is disease predictions, because we can gather the biomarkers of the people and look at the longitude and historical data and build the trajectory of the life of the participant. And that's where I hit from. And today, we focus for the B2B for simulations of clinical trials. You can see lots of information on the charts, but we prefer to simulate the real future, not to use the analytics reports because they can be misleading. We believe that simulation of clinical trials can be cheaper and faster than the current ways of making them. We believe that high-profile individuals in terminal stages could be interested as well in applying the results of the simulations outcomes, because not lots of them would like to use the outcomes of the real clinical trials, but the simulations they can use. There's lots of opportunities for using clinical trials in the future. The difference of our company and others is, like I said, we blended different approaches. Most of companies, they focus either on the drug discovery, either on molecular simulations. We involve 5 steps, including clinical trials and answers on the unanswered questions, and patients' data simulations, because by this we can enlarge the participants group. We ask for the warm leads of scientists that can bring us the 3,000 data sets of real-world data clinical trials outcomes. On that, we build the trial prediction model, which can be more accurate than if you will not build the data set of trial prediction model without this huge amount of simulations. In the past, I was a movie producer, had some successful projects, including movie Chef in 2014 with Jon Favreau and Scarlett Johansson. But today, I believe the advisory boards and lots of scientific teammates can be substituted by AI. But of course, the problem of AI today is that it hallucinates the questions and the answers, and on the last stage, it should be evaluated by human. Thank you.
Okay, so we're now staying in the realms of AI. We have Frank Pum from Insilico Medicine Hong Kong coming to join us. Frank, please do come. And obviously Insilico Medicine is really one of the very, very interesting companies in the space, not only from a drug discovery perspective, but also from actually implementing these drugs into trial and really showing what the strength of AI can do. And obviously, Frank, I'm really very interested to learn a little bit more about the tech. I shared some slides yesterday. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
I shared some slides yesterday showing how much capital has been attracted by AI discovery.
Okay.
So obviously you guys are at the front of all of that, and looking forward to your presentation, and obviously well done on some of the recent clinical results.
Thank you.
So please, the stage is yours.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Frank, head of Insilico Hong Kong. Really happy to have a chance to present our recent